Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back. This is our, this is our weekly call 35 hashtag DePIN powered AI. It is our first live stream of the year. Very exciting to kick off the new year with everybody. We took a week off last week to recover from all the festivities of the end of the year and to get back into gear. So very happy to see everyone here. I am your host, Jen McEwen, one of the co-founders of UpRock. Hey, Drew, good to see you, man. I'm going to bring on stage a couple of familiar faces. Mr. Jesse Adams.
Good morning.
Mr.
Hello.
What's up, guys?
Good morning, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh my gosh. So, well, I was like trying to think of what's some fun things I could say. The best I came up with, Chris, I haven't seen you in a year or since last year. Which
yeah. You haven't seen me since last year.
It's just an Office Space kind of joke. Jump to conclusions.
Yeah. No, it's good to see you guys. Yeah, this is going to be exciting start to the year.
Yeah. Fun. How's everyone doing? Everyone see some familiar names here, some familiar faces.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Drew and Greg, Ridvan, Spaceman. What's up, everybody? Sasso.
Nice.
I hope you all had a great year. So today, guys, we've got some stuff to go. Obviously, we have some stuff to go over, but I made a couple of new layouts. Check this out. I put a layout where we are on the right side instead of the left. So when we have comments, it doesn't cover your face anymore, Chris. But anyway.
That's good. I was always wondering if you fix that. That's great. Yeah.
But I always assumed that was a feature, not a bug. You're like, oh, everybody just needs a break from that face for a couple minutes.
Oh, don't do that.
No. It's a very handsome face, very stylish clothing. Okay, folks. So we have a special guest today. We have Gorkem with BlueWave Labs.
Woo.
And so we'll bring him on a little bit after we do some product updates, do some highlights. We'll do some product. Let me go over to the agenda. We'll do some introductions. Hello. Some highlights, product updates, and then, I didn't put it on here, but we have Gorkem, and we'll talk to Gorkem with BlueWave Labs for a bit. And BlueWave Labs, Jess, you want to cue this up? This is in relation to our grant program.
Yes, that's right.
We'll go into more detail when we.
Yeah, so we're just really excited because we're announcing a partnership and a grant winner, and we're actually extending our grant program as well. So that's going to be a big part of today, and it's going to be an awesome way to start 2025. So yeah.
Yes.
And it's all about Prism, which we've been talking about for a while, which is our DePIN as a service platform. And super excited to share some sneak peeks today and talk about our first big partner. So.
Yes, exciting. Okay, so let's get into it. So first off, we have some highlights. So we put up on our X a 2025 Year of DePIN and AI. So go check that out. We're talking about exactly that. Like, what is this year going to look like for DePIN and AI? And you know what? Spoiler alert. I think it's going to be pretty big. So you can head over to our X account to see that. It's x.com/uprock.com. And I believe that's our pin post. Really great read. So check out that article.
Yeah, that's we pinned this live stream, but you'll see it. It's one of the recent posts. Yeah. But yeah, this is the Year of DePIN and AI. And if you're into crypto, if you're web new to it, you will notice that one of the hottest topics right now is DePIN and AI. And so DePIN is the real-time data networks that these AI agents need. And the AI agents are really starting to get great adoption, especially in the crypto space this year. I mean, there's so many frameworks making it super easy for people to spin up their own AI agent really quickly. But those AI agents may be trained on some LLM model, but for them to be really useful, they need to be able to crawl the internet at scale and be able to get real-time access where data distraction for location data or for internet data. There's going to be all these DePIN networks, and they've been building all year last year for the APIs and their networks to finally be able to get really easy access to this AI agent swarm that's coming. We talked about this over a year ago, actually. So now this infrastructure is being built. People are starting to use AI agents. I think this is the year really where you're going to see some huge growth in these two industries because they're starting to cross-pollinate. Yeah.
Huge. That's what everyone's talking about too. So we see here, let's see what we got. Mike AF. our favorite Mike. AI agent hype is rampant despite lacking real-time data and reliance on API wrappers. Want to unlock the full potential of AI agents? Lock it to DePIN. More and more with a shout out to yours truly. So thanks, Mike, on that. But yeah, the conversation's definitely happening on X about this, and for good reason. You guys see what NVIDIA is leveling up the game here. So NVIDIA, let's see here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys, well, all the CES demos, and when they, every time, honestly, how I feel about it, like every time we're building some really cool stuff, and then NVIDIA does their demos, and you just feel like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's so amazing what they do. But they're going to really obviously accelerate the entire growth of AI because they're making these chips faster and smaller and cheaper and more accessible. That's going to be crazy. Yeah, this year, apply for Rocket AI. If you guys notice in the UpRock.com, if you log into our dashboard in the lobby section, we never really promote it too hard, but we've had tens of thousands of people sign up to be a beta tester for Rocket AI over the past few months, and now we're gonna reveal it pretty soon. So it costs quite a bit to run AI, so we're gonna have a limited release in the beginning. We want people to try it out. So beta testers, Rocketeers, early people who are helpful in the community, pre-sale buyers, all those folks are going to get first access, and then we're going to open up slowly as we get better and better at it. But it's actually looking really awesome, and we've been working on it for many months now, actually. And the DePIN network is what powers Rocket AI for real-time relevant insights. And so what you can expect, what's going to be cool, you're going to be able to talk to Rocket AI is like the first wallet you can talk to, like a friend. You can be able to ask it to do on-chain tasks. You can also ask it to do like real-time data extraction, just like ask them what's going on the internet, and also be able to do tasks for you and that you can confirm that will be on chain. So whether it's like, pasting in a wallet address and say, hey, what can you summarize what's happening with this account? You'll never have to look at a block explorer again and understand how to use a block explorer. You should just be able to talk to Rocket AI and give you good insights on what is happening with this wallet address, whether it's you want to watch it because it's a whale, or you just want to do some investigation, like is this what happened with this wallet? Is it a scammer, or whatever you need to know? You shouldn't have to spend so much time doing a bunch of links and understanding all the technical jargon to figure out what's happening. Rocket AI can just do that for you, and being able to do that in a very natural language, approach. So, smash those thumbs up. Let's go.
Yeah, and I guess this would be very helpful for really revealing the inner detective in all of us.
Yeah, and you can see here, so some folks, you see Rocket AI, you might have seen some of that in your wallet transactions. So that is when people are using Rocket AI, it does use UPT. We always make UPT central to our ecosystem. So when you're seeing that, you're getting paid by AI because people are using the AI. So that's pretty cool. And you're going to see more and more of that.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. That is coming. That is in the works, being built right now. So we're going to be able to show you something hopefully pretty soon.
Yeah, this will probably this month, January, for sure.
This month, yep. All right, and as Ridvan says here, this has been on our roadmap since day one. So we're happy to actually see that. We're happy to be able to. We're happy to be at the place where we're going to be able to show this to you in this month. So that's cooking. And then now we have another highlight from Messari, shared a report. There's a PDF on the state of DePIN in 2024. This is a really great one. Head over to Messari Crypto on X, and you'll see their post there. This is a really great one on just what happened in DePIN last year. Let me get some highlights for you. So it's more than 0.1% of market share with 1 million plus end markets, dollar end markets, with a $50 billion market cap across 350 tokens. And the DePIN sector in particular is trading at 100x ARR. I mean, it's really great stuff. I think we're going to see some really great, 100x, 10x, 100x, I would say 100x projects coming out.
It's going to, honestly, it's, their highlight is that it's just getting started. It's like they've only kept in DePIN networks are like 1% of a trillion plus end marketplace. And so all the incumbents, this old centralized way of doing things, it's really hard to scale And we're already seeing with whether it's HiveMapper or UpRock or Helium, it's just faster to grow any kind of large scale network and get humans to collaborate faster if it's token incentivized. And it's just getting started. So, they're predicting 100 to 1,000x for this entire marketplace, for entire DePIN, it's just a better way of building a business with the community overall for many places, whether it's, geolocation and a satellite service or weather service or real-time data extraction like we do. It's just getting started. I mean, a lot of these companies just got funded only the past couple of years, and now they're really starting to get online and actually make some real revenue, including us, right?
Yeah.
So it's a really good report. Make sure you're extra bullish. The Messari team, they're the one that actually coined the word DePIN in the first place. Before we had to say 5 words of decentralized physical infrastructure. We
couldn't figure out acronyms before.
Yeah, we come up with all these acronyms. Nothing stuck. DePIN's easy. So, and it's also fun to say you're DePIN or out. But they're really good. Their reports are very thorough and deep, and so you guys definitely recommend looking into that or checking it out if you guys are. It's a good read for folks who are researching about DePIN and which tokens to get or not.
Yeah, what's also really exciting. I mean, they talk about here about the local governments that are looking at DePIN to address some infrastructure challenges, which you just touched on. But like these are local governments too. So like, we've seen it locally here in where we live, but also nationally, and it's really good to see it's like picking up steam on every level. And if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a builder, and you're wanting to, or you're thinking about being a builder, I mean, this is such a great time, and there's going to be more and more support for all sorts of projects. So definitely, really, if you want to build something, really get started.
The other great thing about DePIN is it has been an extremely important part of a broader trend, which is crypto has gone completely mainstream. I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but 3 years ago when you told people, oh, we're working on a project and we're using crypto, you got a lot of raised eyebrows. And here I'm talking about people outside of the tech area, people you meet, bartenders or out and about in your daily life. And now the surprising thing is within just the last few months, a lot of them, they'll be like, oh yeah, I got a wallet now or this and that. Or if they don't, they'll say like, oh, I really need, hey, can you tell me how to get into crypto, or like how do I get started and stuff like that. And so it went from being sort of very much restricted to a techie few to being super mainstream now, and people are either totally fine with it or they want to understand. It's just like you guys are both kind of technical, so you probably know how it is. Whenever you talk to your mom, she wants to know like, well, I started up my computer and there was this thing, and it's like, Mom, I called to say hi, not for tech support. But it's like that with friends too, and has been for years. And now crypto is the new thing that everybody's asking me about. It's like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. How's it going? Yeah, hey, let me ask you some questions. I'm like, bro, it's just beer time, not crypto time. But I guess it's always crypto time.
Yeah. I get it all the time. I get someone ask me about doing a crypto crash course at least a few times a week.
Yeah, that's 100%. Every time I go see my mom, it's like help me fix the printer. But the rest of it, I mean, like I got my mom, my aunties, my extended family. I mean, like the older generation, they're all using, in particular, using UpRock, and they're earning. And I got my family back in the mother country. They're all way into crypto. But yeah, that's totally what's going on. It's very exciting. All right, folks, let's move on to product updates. So before, I did want to say, I was going to talk about Prism, but let's do that first. Let's talk about the iOS update. This has been a pain in our ass, but no longer. It is in review, and I think this one is going to stick.
Yeah, I think so too.
So
I sure hope so. Oh, we put so much gosh darned work into this.
No, we got so much great feedback from the reviewers. So we spent the holidays to update that and get them get it all queued up for them, and hopefully satisfies their requirements. I don't see how it couldn't. So the the update is in review, officially in review. We're just praying to the gods. So please join us in a prayer to the Apple review gods that this it's approved, so we can ship this fucker. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Excuse my language.
No, that's great. That's how I feel. No, yeah, I think it looks good. So that's going out. We also updated the desktop apps. So a big part of Prism is the uptime service. We're going to talk about that a little bit. But you guys are going to see if anyone has the Mac, Windows, or desktop apps in the back end, you're going to see actually a notification to upgrade. So please go and do that. That just allows us to power some of the Prism product. So that's
there's also so important desktop update, which is also going to be rolling out on mobile soon as well. But we got desktop out first, and also for all of those who have been waiting for some of the other updates on desktop, it's finally here. I know it took a while. We wanted to ship some more stuff on desktop, so all 3 desktop platforms are out. Version 7. If it hasn't notified you yet, go ahead and install it. And we're excited to start off the year with a solid release.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. It's much needed release.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Drew with the jokes. I told my aunt to get things into the cloud. She should throw, if she wants to, she should throw her phone or laptop into the air as high as she could.
Yeah. And then microwave it. Yeah. That's how you fix them. You always microwave right after.
Drew with the good jokes. All right. Prism.
All right.
That is the subject of the day. Our DePIN as a service platform.
That's right. Okay, should we bring on Gorkem now, Dr. Gorkem?
Yeah, let's bring on Dr. Gorkem. Everyone say, let me do this. Here we go. Hello, Gorkem.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Gorkem, tell us. So Gorkem is with BlueWave Labs. Gorkem, tell us a bit about yourself and about BlueWave.
Sure, of course. So I've been in the IT business for maybe more than 30 years now. And I live in Toronto, Canada, by the way. BlueWave Labs is my company, which is basically a software development company. We have 5 different products. We're only working with open source products. I mean, like we're building open source only, nothing else, no proprietary software at all. And one of the products that we have been building was an uptime manager. Okay, so the Checkmate is the name of the product. And then eventually it turned to be an infrastructure manager and a server monitoring tool all in one. Mm-hmm. And lately, I think 1 or 2 months ago, Tufan approached me saying, hey, we have a great platform and an uptime manager would be a great fit to build together. A DePIN uptime manager would be a good choice for everyone. It's a big win for the DePIN network. I thought to myself, what is DePIN? Okay, so until now, until that time, I only heard about Helium. Okay, so that is it. I am 101 in this matter. So Tufan, I told Tufan, hey, tell me about what DePIN is, what UpRock is. He was very patient with me, to be honest. Thank you, Tufan, by the way. And he told me everything about UpRock. I was really very excited about it. And then things moved forward. We have 30 developers, by the way. We arranged 4 of our developers to this project. And in order to meet with Jesse, I flew to Vancouver, I think 4 or 5 days ago, right, Jesse?
Yeah.
We met there. Also, Alex was with us. Alex is our team lead in the Checkmate project. And then we even opened our Figma file about how it would look like in the future. But definitely we'll show some kind of a video today, right?
Yeah.
And we have come a long way thanks to the developers on the UpRock side. And we even get the first connections. And probably we'll be online. We'll be having a product very, very soon. So yeah, that's all about me, BlueWave Labs, and our partnership with UpRock.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, it's been a few months, but we got to finally meet together first time earlier this, at the beginning of this week, which is great. I'm only a few hours from Vancouver, so that's awesome. Yeah, we're really excited about this because we were building the uptime service. We saw your project. It's on GitHub if you guys want to check it out. It has a ton of stars. People love it. It's full open source, which we love. And we're like, this is a great partnership. Let's talk to them. And we love the fact that you guys were open to do this. And so we've been working on it for a while. And what's so revolutionary about this is the distributed side of things. It's like there are uptime services out there. There are uptime projects out there like Pingdom, and we've talked about those before. What makes this so amazing is going to be community powered, and it's actually loading on real devices, not just servers. So you can really get a more granular picture of how your site or server, or whatever you're monitoring, is actually doing around the world in every single country on Earth. And that's awesome. And so we have to think of, we have to create new UI to display this so it's digestible and useful for companies and businesses to use, but also be able to drill down and to get the details they want and the reports and alerts they want. And they've done so much work with that kind of stuff. So this is going to totally accelerate our entire Prism platform and get a lot of things done like very, very fast, which is awesome. And crypto native payments. So being able to actually power your status page or uptime service by paying for crypto. And that revenue or even you can use USDC or just regular cash too. But of course, we use that revenue to buy back UPT. So UPT is burned as people are using the service. So that's awesome. Yeah. So
the other thing I love about this is because this is an open source project, of course, there's going to be a version of this available on UpRock.com, on UpRock Prism, that you can use easily as part of the UpRock ecosystem. But if you're another Checkmate user and you want to, you have it set up and it's monitoring your sites and you want to monitor your site or your app or your API from all over the world, because this is open source, anybody can participate in this. So they can just turn it on and say, hey, I want distributed monitoring using the UpRock network. And so that's why open source is so powerful, because it's not locked into just our silo. Anybody who has this installed can get access to the UpRock network, or will eventually be able to. And so this really allows it. And for those of you who have seen some updates coming out recently, now you know why there's more tasks running on your device, because we've been testing this.
Yep, exactly. So I thought maybe we can go over a couple things. I'm going to share my screen here. We have first we want to show you their website, because we have our grant program. Our grant program was kind of open-ended. We have some ideas of what people can submit. We do have the Super Team Earn team have also been promoting that. We've had a few dozen 30 or something more submissions. So we are going through them. If anyone's wondering, we are going through them. It's just a lot and they're very detailed. But here we have very specific recommendations what we can win for a grant too. So I'm going to share this site real quick. 1 second. Okay, this one. Bam. Okay, cool. Yeah. So big part of today's announcement too, as far as along with the partnership, is an additional grant prize with the Checkmate team. So if you go to checkmate.so, and I'll put that in the chat room, you can get more details. We'll also have some of these details on the Prism site and also on our blog. But here they have a really beautiful site up and running already, so check it out here. So one, you can kind of get an idea of the product we're building together. All the different features that are coming. Some are already in the works, which is pretty cool. And then you got the product roadmap here. And then we're going to have and it's very specific for the grant. So if you click, you can learn more about the project. Like again, they got a ton of good developer love recently, which is awesome. And here's the build a future distributed monitoring. So here you can see kind of details of what we're looking for. So it talks about distributed uptime monitoring capabilities, simplified deployment for businesses. We want to make this super simple for companies to go in, set up their monitoring tasks, set up their alerts, and use it within a day, for example, as soon as possible, and then add some value-add ideas. So to Checkmate and UpRock platform. So we have some example projects we're looking for. So here you can see like DePIN source intelligence, notification system, Checkmate CLI, the monitor tagging system, the plugins. So these are all things that we love support with, and we want to build with the community. Some of them are very specific. Also, as you study the repo and you look at it and you see, oh, this would be awesome to have, or you have another project that you would love to be able to extend to support for yours, let us know. We are open to hearing all of it. And then there's some rules in here. Just check it out. So there's cap enforcement. There's some rules on multiple submissions, partial funding, feedback process, and final review and recognition. We will provide our feedback, but Dr. Gorkem and his team will be the lead to kind of go through the proposals and approve them. Since they're the most familiar with their repo and their project, they will do their lead, and of course we'll provide our support when we can. There's 3 grant tiers here, so small projects, medium, and large, and then there's evaluation criteria. So the submission period starts today on the live stream. And you can go here. We want really great ideas. So the first step is just submit your proposal through the form on this website, and then we'll have a review process. Once we see the proposal through the form, then we'll choose folks to actually start building it. So
great. And folks, that is checkmate.so. So go check that out and submit your proposal if you've got one. Checkmate.so. All right.
Yeah.
Hope to see that soon.
Kristen or Dr. Gorkem, you guys have any additional before I show maybe the demo a little bit? Any other thoughts here? Or?
No, I just wanted to mention that those are the example projects. There are just like examples. Okay, so we need more and more thought-provoking, innovative projects. So if you can come up with other ideas, we're all open for it.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, so if it's legal in your area and if you're open to it, take some psilocybin and let your mind expand.
Yeah.
you can bring to the world.
But I mean, the other thing I'll mention, just ideas I love in addition to these, is tools or plugins to help specifically monitor certain kinds of things that are maybe a little bit more complicated. So obviously, more app specific or Web3 specific, so some knowledge of how certain Web3 systems work, so that you can do monitoring there would be great as well. I'm just going to, since as you guys know, we love to take comments as they come in. Valam asks, is version 5 the latest on Mac? No, version 6 was the latest, but as of about 48 hours ago, version 7 is now the latest. So if you're on version 5, I absolutely encourage you to update to all the new good bits.
Yeah.
UpRock.com, you'll see the link right there.
Cool. All right, let me share the, so yeah, checkmate.so/grants, and check it out. And then also you can actually see the project itself, the current open source version of it, and what to Checkmate. I'm going to show you that right now too. And this probably inspire you guys to maybe come up with some cool ideas. So let me share the other side of the screen. 1 second.
By the way, we have a Discord channel. Probably people in the audience might have seen it, but there is a button on top of the grants page, which takes everyone to our Discord channel. So if someone has a question, I'm almost always available there. So just hit me up there.
Cool.
Great. Cool.
Okay.
And as far as real quick, Valem's saying that the download link in the file is labeled as is 5. So there may be a cache issue, or
I just double checked it. Thanks for letting us know. It looks like somebody needs to go bust the cache. We'll do that right after the call, because I know we put the new links up, but it looks like on the homepage there's still the old versions.
Okay.
So we'll
Thanks
fix
for
that
catching
right away.
that. Live bug checking. Thank you, Valem.
Yeah. Okay. You want to share the screen I just shared, Jen?
Oh, put that on. Here you go. And there you go.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the current version of the uptime service. They have, like I said, a few different features: uptime monitoring, page speed, infrastructure, incidents reports. Obviously, you want to be able to be alerted if your site is down, right? Then you have account and settings, etc. A big part of this would be like your status page, which is going to be a really great way for to grow adoption, and it's a great marketing tool for us. We have several companies in the crypto space that would love to use this to be able to show off that their network and their services are always up. And this would be a better version, a better way of doing it, because one, it's crypto supporting, and second, it's actually powered by DePIN, which is really the powerful revolutionary part here.
Right,
So
you're not just checking it from a handful of data centers. You're checking it from thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of locations all around the world.
Yeah. So our teams combined, and we're moving fast on this. So this is what's so exciting. I mean, we've been the DePIN network. Maintaining an active install base and community is a lot of work, and being able to build a platform on top of that is additional work. So partnering with amazing people like Dr. Gorkem's team is going to help accelerate our whole roadmap for this year. So that's why this is super exciting. This is already looking like, you can see here, it's working, and it's just going to keep moving faster and faster. So like I said, the big part that makes this unique with our partnership and DePIN powered uptime is its distributed network. So I'm just going to show you a sneak peek of what that's going to look like. You're going to be able to drill down into all these stats about how, per country and all those things. And those are we have to come up with creative ways to make that really accessible and easy, and whether it's how you're going to get reports for that, alerts, etc. but you also want to be able to like at a glance get a good picture of the health of your services. And we think a map's a great way to do that with some key stats. So I'm going to show you a quick video of that. I think is pretty cool. 1 second. Share screen. Okay. And maybe Dr. Gorkem, you guys see that? Yeah. Okay. So here's kind of an idea. So along with kind of the basic status page, you know, when you want to see those kind of green bars of how your services response times are doing, and you can maybe break down like, you know, just over history how well your services have been up or down. You also want to be able to see per country, which is what the DePIN powered part is. And here we also want to see how much tokens are being burnt for using the services, which is awesome, which is the first ever having a crypto powered uptime service and being able to show tokens being burned as companies are using it to power their own status pages, which is awesome for the whole UpRock community. So you can kind of get an idea what it's going to look like. You know, this is not even with all the, you know, we don't even have all the fancy bars and graphs yet. I think let's just get a great map going. Each of these pings are actual people in the network. These are humans helping power this network and say, here's just how fast your services are doing, whether they're up and down. You can see how number of devices, your mean uptime, how many devices are participating, and also getting rewards in UPT for helping this out. And then the revenue we generate, we use that to buy back and burn tokens, which also helps our token value. So I think it's just amazing. Again, like this, you'll have these status pages. Some of them will be private, but a lot of companies will make these public. And so it's going to be a great marketing tool for the Prism network and UpRock just generally, because instead of seeing a boring Web 2 status page, now you're going to see an amazing DePIN powered status page. And you can see the community powering it. And you can also, for developers, it's also very useful to see, wow, this is at a glance, see how well our network is doing anytime in any place in the world from real mobile devices, not just from randomized servers, you know. Yeah. So yeah, pretty cool, huh? I think, someone said love this, great. Yeah, this is like, I think also, you know, think we can probably, like, there's some open source projects, like even the Solana network, any company that is fully up, you know, public with the RPCs, we can set these type of status pages up for many crypto companies. And it's just a far superior version of an uptime monitoring service and page speed, etc. So yeah, this is, like I said, we're moving so fast on this stuff that you're going to actually start seeing it live very, very soon. If you're a company that's interested in being our first launch partner, please let us know. We'll be at Istanbul in Istanbul for the Jupiter DAO convention, and we're going to do some live demos there as well. So if you want to be an early launch partner and be part of our marketing collaboration efforts there, please do reach out. We can get that set up for you very soon, and then yeah, let's have an awesome, amazing launch. So these are sneak peeks right now, but we are going to execute this roadmap very quickly.
Yeah, very excited. Very excited. All this stuff is just I know I've said queuing up a lot this stream, but a lot of it's just queued up. So now next bata up. So very excited to have this. Very excited to be working with you, Dr. Gorkem, and your team. But yeah, this is really shaping up to. It's only January 9th. It's shaping up to be a great year, at least in this space, not necessarily in the physical space. Some places are burning to the ground, and very sorry to hear that. But DePIN is a very very exciting time. So we're very much looking forward to showing you this demo in our upcoming streams, and also, as Jesse said, in person at Istanbul. Is anybody here going to Istanbul in the chat?
No,
if you are, let us know. We got some of the team out there.
Yeah,
that'll be fun. How about you, Dr. Gorkem? You said you're in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you going to any events this quarter?
For Istanbul, no, unfortunately. On that very particular day, I'm organizing another event in Toronto. So it'll be a big event with 200 participants. So that's a pity for me not to be able to make it down to Istanbul this time. I'm sorry about that.
Well, next time there's one up in North America, we should all meet up together. It was really cool that you and Jesse got to meet in person last week or a few days ago.
Yeah.
And I'm also in Western Washington. So next time you're there, or if I ever make it up to Toronto, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Not Toronto.
Toronto, please. Yeah.
I've never been there, but maybe I should make a trip.
Be my guest.
It's a great city. No. All right. So, folks, yeah, as a reminder, yeah, Ridvan's in the chat talking about meeting up in Istanbul. So if you're going, you could see, as Raz says, you can look for Ridvan's pretty face. He's the bearded one, which is not very helpful in Istanbul. All these men have just beautiful, luscious beards. But
I was about to say on our team, Jesse is the non-bearded one.
Yeah.
Everybody else has a beard. Well, not you, Jen, obviously.
Yeah, we have no idea what your chins look like. You guys could have small chins for all we know.
You've never seen me without a beard, I don't think.
Big chin, you know. I like to show it off. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
Right.
Now, is that what else do we got? That's I think.
Yeah. I think that was it. I think yeah, so just recap. We have the grant proposal. Please build with us. We love that. Submissions start today, so we're reviewing those right away. So I think that's the biggest thing, and I really just thanks Dr. Gorkem, and really appreciate this partnership, and excited to work together to kick off to 2025 like in an awesome way.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep. And we're gonna have more. We're gonna be posting on our X account. We're gonna be posting. I said it in a sentence. I didn't say Twitter and correct myself. I got it right once. On our X account, we'll be posting some short videos we'll be posting some short videos of the progress with the uptime monitoring and the integration and showing it running over the next coming days. And we'll have things live very, very soon.
Yeah.
Valom DPioneers. We've been working on a bunch of stuff. We decided not to try to sneak it into this week's live stream because we had big announcements here and we wanted to leave plenty of time for that. But expect to hear more about that next week.
I can just give a brief one is that we are updating the website in a major way. If you go to the site today, it doesn't really emphasize the DePIN projects that well. It also doesn't actually explain some of the newest features of the protocol that well. Like people don't realize we have a rarity pool, which is an amazing feature that no other hybrid NFT, when there's not that many out there, but not many actually have this. Actually, no one have this. So the fact that no one really knows what the rarity pool is even, we need to do a better job just communicating what the protocol is about. And then we're also talking to a few partners that want to be a part of it. So yeah, we'll do a proper DPioneers update on the live stream probably next week. But for now, I just want to give those a little bit of updates of what's happening. Yeah, I guess what else? I think that's the main thing. It's if you guys are interested in also being a beta tester for Rocket AI, just go to UpRock.com, log in, go to the lobby, and you'll see an application form. It's very simple. And we're going to start start sharing that pretty soon. We're going to have a video demo of how that looks like, and I think the whole crypto space is going to be excited because this would be a proper DePIN powered AI agent. And it's going to be basically, talk to Rocket. It's going to be a way where you can talk to your wallet, ask questions, learn about crypto, learn about UpRock, and actually have them fetch deals for you and also do tasks for you, whether it's on chain or on the internet. So, yep, excited for that. So that's going to be awesome. I guess that's it for me. Thanks. Yeah, thanks again, Dr. Gorkem, for your time today. And yeah.
Well, before we go, Dr. Gorkem, where can we find you on X?
That is my name and surname. That is like combined with each other. That's very easy.
Okay, so here we go. I got queued up. I'm going. Oops. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so it's x.com, Gorkem, Gorkem, and how do I pronounce your last name?
That is Cetin.
Cetin, Cetin. All right, so there you go. So go check them out and check us out. X.com/UpRock.com, and since we're talking about it, DPioneer, so it's x.com/DPioneerCats. That's plural, DPioneerCats, and we will see you all next week. We're back to our weekly live streams. We just took 1 week off, and then we're back at it. We'll see you guys again next week if we don't see you first on.
Yep.
All right, everyone.
Thank you very much. As always, thanks for spending your Thursday with us. Talk to you later.
All right, cheers. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.